Hey, brother Steve here in Hollywood, California. What a great day. What a great day. You know what? It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming, but it's here. That's right. That's right. Some of y'all have been waiting and waiting and waiting and still waiting. And guess what? You can still leap. You can still leap. Yeah, it's okay. You can still leap, but it's time for something new. David Daughtry himself is here with us on the broadcast, and that new song, I Can't Forget. I forgot how it ended. I can't forget. You got to share this video. I want y'all to share this video. David, he can go to my page and share it to his page. Share it to everybody. Watch the replay. It's all that and then some. David Daughtry, new release. And guess what? It's on the book of David. That's right. It's from the book of David, not the book of Daniel, not the book of, Romans, Psalms, Jobs. How y'all be saying Jobs, It's from the book of David, y'all. On his, no, I ain't going to say that yet. I'm going to let him say it. David Daughtry himself is with us. You've seen him everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, Brother Steve from Hollywood, California. Let's crank this thing up right now.
From Hollywood.
Yo, DJ, are you done mixing yet?
Your DJ has only just begun.
Hello, I'm Bishop T.D. Jakes, and you're watching Brother Steve TV.
Hey, it's LaToya Luckett, and you're watching Brother Steve TV.
This is Rance Allen, and you're watching my friend, Brother Steve TV.
Hey, y'all, this is Leandra Johnson, and you're watching Brother Steve TV.
Hi, this is Rodney Darkchild Jerkins. This is Chris Tucker. This is Kirk Franklin. And you are watching Brother Steve. And you're watching Brother Steve TV. Stay tuned.
From Hollywood, California, you're watching Brother Steve TV.
It's a praise jam party, yep, it's going up. Brother Steve, the Sunshine Band, that's what's up. Him and his crew, they really making stations nervous. Brother Steve deliver hits like the Postal Service. Must I remind you of his credentials? Brother Steve go hard, he go large, he's monumental. That's it, it's over. A finality, call the Paul Bearers, the station's buried in Cali.
360, going hard for the Lord. It's the praise jam party. Brother Steve is in charge. For all the hot exclusives and the brand new styles, tune in every week. Adjust your radio dial to the most unpredictable show on the airwaves. From the land of the stars to the home of the Braves. We go hard for the Lord. Yeah. That's how we rep the price. We don't apologize for it. We go hard.
My. And David Daughtry is here. We're not going to wait. We're not going to delay. I'm just going to leave. Bring in David. What's up, Doc? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? How are you?
Man, I'm great, man. It's so good to see you. We all seen you during the pandemic every Sunday morning.
Every Sunday.
The hardest working praise and worship singer. I mean, you sang during the whole 2 years.
And I'm still singing, and it's about over.
It's not over. It really ain't over.
It's about over.
Yeah, it's about over.
Prayerfully, it's about over. But
it's about over.
I mean, now that we're back in church, I'm still singing.
Man, you sing it every Sunday.
Yeah.
Hold on one second, David. Let me put on my mask. I can get it secure.
Wait, let me go get my mask too.
Okay, the mask. Masks are required.
That's right.
Doc, let's talk about, first of all, congratulations on your new release on your own label.
Yes, thank you. David Daughtry Music.
David Daughtry, you have his own, he's the CEO of your own record company. I mean, so how does it feel? So now when you ask yourself for a raise, you ask yourself, are we going to go on tour? Are we going to do promotion? It's on your own. Tell me about how that came about.
Well, it came about because, of course, during the pandemic, we did have a lot of downtime, even though we were singing every
Mm.
Sunday. It wasn't normal. Like, we would have Bible study on Wednesday, rehearsal Tuesday, rehearsal Thursday, rehearsal Saturday, So even though we were still singing and recording virtually every week, I still didn't want to be idle. And it was a good time while we were all shut down to really, recalibrate, rethink some things. God really began to deal with me about writing and not being idle during this time. And so
Mhm.
I did the whole project during the pandemic. I was flying in and out of Dallas, Texas, recording with the
What?
one and only, yeah, with the one and only Alex Asaph Ward. He produced my project. And
Oh,
so I did the whole thing during, COVID. And then there are not a lot of record labels around and things anymore. And so,
yeah.
uh, I just believe that the Lord was like, you don't have to wait on somebody to give you something. In fact, I wrote a song on this record called I'm going to get everything that belongs to me. And so it's a collaborative effort. We can't just wait for something to drop in our lap. We got to make a move and go get what belongs to us. And so that's what I did during the pandemic. And so
David,
I recorded this whole project during the pandemic, and now it's ready.
David, you just meant I'm gonna give you about 2 minutes to because some people want to see this. I'm gonna let you share this on your page,
Mm-hmm.
from my page. You want to just share it from my
I
page to
shared it
yours?
on I thought I shared it on my Facebook page.
Oh, you know what? You got like 3 pages. David 1, David 2, David. I don't know which page I'm on.
Yeah,
You know,
David 2 I don't even use David 2, but my
man.
main page, David Daughtry, is the link is on David Daughtry.
All right, we want to make sure everybody connecting. Special shout out to your mom,
Yes,
mother. I
Evangelist
call her
Daughtry.
mother, Evangelist Daughtry. She is the what we call the beach evangelist. Explain the beach evangelist.
Well, let's see. For over 20 years now, my
Mm.
mom has this big event right on the Venice Beach boardwalk where
Yeah,
we go and spread the gospel. It's like a one-day revival. We have
yeah.
preachers, we have singers. I sing about an hour. Dr. Judy comes in and sings about an hour. We have choirs that come in. We have preachers that come in. We have several altar calls. We feed the homeless. We give clothes away to those who need clothes. We give care packages away. We're there from 10 in the morning to about 6 at night, just doing
Wow.
ministry all day. And
Yeah.
so a lot of people come to church. We have church referrals, some drug programs to help people get into, as well as we bus in at least 13 buses from Skid Row. We bring them to the beach. We order buses from the city and bring them down there so that they can eat, get some clothes, and then the buses take them back to Skid Row.
See, that's what real ministry. Everybody want to be a pastor. Everybody want to preach. And Doc, you got any preaching gigs for me? Got something? Go get you some buses. Make you a pulpit.
The corners are available. Ain't nobody on them. The corners and the streets are available. Ain't nobody on them. But I was having that conversation with somebody today. I said, I don't know. I think people are more enamored with talking or preaching to people that's already heard the gospel like hundreds and hundreds of times. Yeah, ministry is about, yes, we come to church, we get fueled up, we get gassed up, we get the word, we get our praise and worship on, we give praise to God, we do all that, and then we're supposed to take it outside the four walls.
That's right.
But sometimes we don't make it outside the four walls. We just,
Sometimes you want a 2-piece nuggets and some fries and keep it going and call it a day. Do what you got to do. David, what made you come up with the name, the Book of David? It's your name, but tell me about that Book of David.
You know what? I've got to give credit to Ron Briggs from Memphis.
Yeah.
You probably know him. He may not even.
He's like
he
one
may
of the
not even
greatest.
remember. Yeah, he may not even remember, but he told me. I was telling him years ago that I was thinking about doing a project, and he told me. He said, "You need to name the next record the Psalm Book of David," and it struck me, and so I wrote it down, and I didn't come back to it until later on when I was thinking about what I was going to name the record, and for some reason, that just stuck with me. Not just because my name is David, but because I believe I did so much writing on this project that it is my songbook. I've never done this much writing. And so I felt like it was my personal songbook, as well as my name is David. And so I'm like, the songbook of David. It matches. It feels right.
It just feels, then before we talk about the big concert this weekend, what are some praise and worship singers missing? You sang at the National Church. You sang locally at our home church in West Angeles. Respected presiding Bishop Emeritus, Bishop Charles Blake. I mean, what are some? Because everybody can't do praise and worship because it's about doing it right. What are
so two things. When you say what's missing or what, first of all, know the house that you're at or that you're going to.
Okay.
For instance, if I'm having dinner, if I'm having a dinner party, and I know that the people that's coming to the dinner party don't like sushi, why would I serve them sushi?
Okay. Right.
You know, if I know what you will respond to, or I know the house I'm going to, then you should select your songs accordingly, because the goal is to lead people into praise and worship. But if they are unfamiliar with a certain type of genre or something like that, why make it more difficult? Again, praise and worship is a song of the people unto the Lord. So if it's taking me 30 minutes to teach you that song, and we only have 10 minutes, then that's not the song for the house that I'm singing at. And so we must be very, very mindful of song selection, where know the sound of the house, know what works in that house. The second thing is, praise and worship leading is different from song leading. There's a certain way I sing when I'm leading praise and worship, and there's a certain way I sing when I'm leading solos. They're not the same thing. When you're leading praise and the difference is praise and worship is, again, a song of the people. So the people need to be able to repeat after you. It needs to be easy enough so that they can sing with you. Now, if I'm doing runs and singing up in the heavens and doing riffs and stuff like that, they're not going to repeat that after me, which means it's not praise and worship. I can do that during the solo when they're seated and being ministered to. Those are two different things. So I tell praise and worship leaders and song leaders, you got to know how to switch hats. There's a certain approach you use when you're leading worship. It's about the people. It's a song of the people unto the Lord. So I need to be able to teach this song and have them do the call and response. I sing it, you sing it. Again, if I sing it and I got 25 runs in it that they can't do, that means they're not going to sing it.
Wow. That's so powerful. And most people probably never would have thought of that, because some people just get up and say, okay, y'all the new praise team, and just be that, just belching out stuff. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and then they may wonder why people are not singing. And enjoy.
Wow. I think it's so amazing that you mentioned that. That was very powerful, is having people to understand and know the house. So when you go sing at someone else's church, you actually have to do your research or homework or go watch videos.
And we don't do that either. So when I'm going, unless they ask me, a lot of times I go, they tell me what they want me to sing, or would you please sing this or that. But other than that, I do want to go and do a research about where I'm going, because it just depends. Every house doesn't serve the same dinner. It doesn't mean that it's wrong, but every house don't serve the same dinner.
Who are your mentors?
My mentors. Woo! Well, of course, my mentor is, of course, the one and only Evangelist Joanne Daughtry, my mother. Of course, my spiritual leader, none other than Bishop Charles Blake.
Yes, sir.
Of course, Dr. McAllister, who started me leading worship.
Yes.
And of course, Dorinda Clark. These are people that I've looked up to, that I've learned from, and that I've gleaned from. And yeah.
Well, we've got a great Bishop Irving Jean Perry says you are a great praise and worship leader. People are commenting. Post your comments. Let David know you're out there. And let's get ready for
Bishop.
Big celebration that's coming up real soon on this particular weekend. David, before we go into Friday night, there's a question I want to ask you that is kind of important to me. You've been singing this. You ain't been singing for 10 years. You was way back. I was playing you on the radio when I was in Ohio in '86. Tell us about LA Mass Choir. Woo! I mean, no one had a voice. No one had that David Daughtry sound.
Thank you.
You have a sound that it's like I heard a lot of people singing a lot.
Thank you.
But your sound is different. Your voice and it almost sound the same 30 years ago. That's my LA Mass Choir.
Thank you. I started singing with Donald Taylor and LA Mass it was the early 90s because I came around the third record.
Okay.
And it was the Come As You Are record. And so I started singing with LA Mass. That was my first my first time singing with a recording choir, with a recording group. That was my first time, was the LA Mass Choir. And Donald had me lead the song with Lashana Dindy called Come As You Are. And that was my first time being on a record, being on wax. It was LA Mass Choir.
Wow. What was the other song you're most known for?
The song I'm most known for with LA Mass is a song called Back to the Drawing Board. And that was a song written by Brent Jones. And that was probably, that's the most well-known song that I have with LA Mass.
Man, that song, I can't tell you how many times I played that cut on all my show. I mean, that like, oh, this is a slow jam. Yeah, I like this.
Right, the slow jam.
Man, let's go into this new release. Tell us about the song. We're going to play a clip of it because we want y'all to go download it everywhere. It's available right now. But we're going to play a clip of it right now. Tell us about this song, I Can't Forget.
Wow, this song means so much to me because I have so many testimonies. And I can't forget all that he's done for me. I was also able to do a little writing on this song. It's got a couple familiar things in this medley, but the tag I was able to write along with Rodney Posey. And so it's a special song to me. Of course, I love church music. Love hand clapping, foot stumping music. It's nothing like the church all clapping their hands, stumping their feet, and singing at the same time. It's nothing like it.
We're going to play a clip from the Songbook of David. Here's a clip of the song, I Can't Forget. We're going to stop it right there. You got to go download and purchase that song. That did not answer this to me. Did I smell a little bit of leap in that song or something like that? A little leap? Because
I don't think so. You think so?
I think it is. Because that vamp, I mean, that vamp, it got a little leap to me, just in maybe my ears.
Maybe.
You know, but tell us about that whole jumpy church. I mean, when I was listening to the song, everyone can sing it. It's singable.
Yes, and we're missing some of that. And don't get me wrong, I love all genres of music. I love CCM. I love. I appreciate all music. Uh, I wasn't even really raised singing gospel music. Believe it or not, my mom raised us to sing Hebrew music. My mom speaks fluent Hebrew,
No
and
way.
so
Can
yeah,
you
and
speak some
so
Hebrew right now
can I speak some?
or sing it?
Yeah. Let's see. Ashuvi, Laksayunum, Simila, Tamari, Shitili, Vela, Sela, Derek Hala, Shubi, Betula, Israel, Shubi, Ella, Shala, Shubi. I ain't sung that in a long time. You took me way
Oh
back. Wow.
my gosh,
But
David
anyway,
Daughtry singing Hebrew.
my mother, you just gave me an idea, Brother Steve. But anyway, my
I know.
mother,
Don't worry about it. We can work that out. We'll send each other paperwork and put that together. Because
yeah,
on the next piece, drop that, Doc.
my mother raised us to sing Hebrew music, and I started listening to. Somebody gave her a record, "Love Alive 2" by Walter Hawkins,
One of the
and that's
greatest of all times.
yes. And so I started listening to that. I became a big student and fan of the Hawkins family, and then I started. Again, I appreciate all forms of music, but it's nothing like the Black African American church sound. It's nothing like that. And sometimes, I don't know, we may be so busy trying to cross over or get away from it. The funny
Yeah.
thing is that we trying to get away from it and the other races are embracing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're trying to do what we do.
I had a meeting this week with Baylor University and speaking to one of the professors there online, and they were telling me Black gospel music saved the music industry in Africa. Like hip hop, R&B, it saved it. And I said, what is it? We'll tell you more after these messages. I mean, it's you said it right. We trying to cross over, go to the other side, and they over there saying, if I can just do a little gospel in my cut, and you said it right. But if you drop a Hebrew song on one of your records,
you know what? That is a great idea. Really.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, because what's going to happen, David?
Volume 2, the Soundbook of David, Volume 2. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a Hebrew song. Come on.
Because you know what's going to happen
me.
is that I'm gonna remind you. I'm gonna have my name on co-written with Brother Steve. But see, I'm gonna say because what the issue is, people are going to start singing that Hebrew song because you sang it, and you're going to go somewhere years from now and sit in the service or watch a video and have somebody sing what you just sung. Half of them not going to know what they're saying, but you sung it. Like, remember Amy Grant did it? El Shaddai, El Shaddai. Everybody was like, LOL, I. They didn't know what she was saying, but they were singing it because Amy sung it. And
Absolutely.
Amy was saying some powerful things. So I think that, Dave, you just messed us all up.
I agree. I might sing some Friday night.
Doc, no. Let's talk about Friday night, Doc. Let's talk about Friday night because, Doc, Friday night is gonna be powerful. Let's talk about Friday night at 6:45 p.m. 6:45 p.m. Friday night. Let's talk about it, Doc.
Friday night is gonna be awesome. So, of course, the CD, the project will be out on Friday, May 13th, everywhere. It will be on all digital platforms, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon. It will be everywhere, as well as I will have hard copies there Friday night at the Center of Hope. I will have actual hard copies of the CD. And so Friday night is the CD release concert. It comes out on Friday, and that night I will be singing songs from the Songbook of David, Volume 1. And I have invited two of my very, very good friends in the industry to come and join me. First of all, let me talk about the incomparable Kim Burrell. Now, Kim Burrell is singing a song with me on my project that I wrote.
What?
Yeah, I wrote this song called Everything That Belongs to Me, and Kim is singing it with me on the record. So when you hear the record, you will hear her voice on my record. Oh my goodness, I'm just overjoyed about that. Now,
Kim Burrell is one of the greatest voices
alive
of all time. Alive. You said it, alive, because
yes,
she's not just gospel America. She's like alive.
Absolutely. So I'm excited. She's coming to celebrate with me. Woo! And then, of course,
wait, hold on. You mean there's more?
Yes. Anybody that knows David Daughtry knows that my favorite singers are the
Clark sisters.
Everybody knows that. If you know David, you know my favorite singers are the Clark sisters. So anyway, Dorinda Clark is coming to celebrate with me on Friday night.
Oh my gosh.
And wow, I've worked with Dorinda for over 15 years. Anytime Dorinda comes to LA, I put together, her snap for her band, the singers and everything. We work together again over 15 years. And so she's coming to celebrate with me. And so I'm just overjoyed. It's going to be bananas on Friday night.
Wow.
It is going to be crazy.
6:45 p.m. this Friday night, Center Hope here in Los Angeles, California. Now, so for a donation of just $20, you mean they get in the concert and they get a CD?
They get in the concert and they get a hard copy if you buy the ticket in advance. Now, if you pay at the door, you don't get the CD. You have to buy the CD. Okay. But all those that purchased in advance will get entrance in and they will get a CD, a hard copy.
Man, anything you want to say to the people out there watching our broadcast right now?
Yeah, I want to say we have not had this in a while. It's been a long time since we've had a concert of this magnitude. And so I want everybody to come out, get your blessing, get your breakthrough, get what you need from God. We're going to have, I want to say, unrestricted praise. There won't be no usher to tell you to sit down or you can't come over here. You can run the aisles. You can walk the floor. We're going to give God some radical praise on Friday night. Anybody that knows me also know that I am a radical praiser. Yeah. I love to express my praise to God. I have no shame in what I do. And so it's going to be an atmosphere of freedom. God is going to have his way. I've been praying, telling the Lord, please have his way. Do whatever he wants to do. And so if there's anybody that's sick, or if you're dealing with depression or whatever, come. I guarantee you will not leave the way you came in. It is going to be awesome. And these two awesome women of God are also coming alongside with me for this event. And I believe that God is going to move by his spirit. It's not just going to be singing or a regular concert. We're going to engage in worship. We're going to praise God together, lift up our voices together. And like I said, it's been a while since we've been able to get out and do this, and we don't know how long we're going to be able to do it. And so while we have the opportunity, let's take it.
Right. Doc, thanks for everything. David, I appreciate you. Let us know again where they can get the CD. It's on iTunes, Spotify,
Apple. If you want a hard copy, just send a request to my website, which is daviddaughtrymusic.com. Hard copies are available. But yeah, I want to see everybody Friday night.
daviddaughtrymusic.com. Go to daviddaughtrymusic.com. And for those of you who are out of state that won't be able to make it, you can still get a copy of the CD, David Daughtry Music, Church of God in Christ, family and friends, daviddaughtrymusic.com. David, you the best, Doc. Hang on with me. Anything you want to say in closing to your family and friends?
I just want to, again, reiterate this song that I wrote. God has really been dealing with me with this song I wrote. I'm going to get everything that belongs to me. The kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. Don't wait for something to drop in your lap. Whatever it is you need or want, take it by force. You're going to really enjoy this song on my project. I'm going to get everything that belongs to me.
David Daughtry, Brother Steve from this side of Hollywood, and David's on the other side of Hollywood. David, hang on, from Hollywood, California, Brother Steve and David Daughtry. The CD, go get it right now. We'll be right back with much more. Stay tuned, Brother Steve. We go. And great. It's going to be wonderful.